Right, I'm going to try and cast this again, but I'll be honest with you, I'm still feeling pretty queasy after Humst versus Deadeye. So, I don't know. I'm going to try and keep it together here. PurplyDino, I don't know, man. Horrific things that I saw. Horrific things. PurplyDino is a Zerg, and Olie is a Terran. Already I'm having flashbacks. Perhaps PurplyDino will open gas down here and then go into Toolings and kill this command center. Who knows what we're going to see. Olie has opened up with a double depot. No one knows why. Literally, nobody knows why a person would do such a thing. Nobody knows why a Terran would build double gas like this. Literally no one. PurplyDino, on the other hand, is going for something slightly more traditional. Yeah, so gas, pull, hatch, okay. Evo, interesting. This is not really a build, especially with the 2 workers in gas. You know, build the gas later and put 3 in it and have more minerals and gas sooner. You just do like that. That's just how it works out. This Evo chamber, nothing being upgraded from it. So, you know, thus far, that was just a waste of minerals. There's all sorts of stuff being built here. There's a Roach Warren. There's 2 Roach Warrens. 2? PurplyDino? You realize that, like, one, like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, speed finishes up for Lings, and then he builds roaches. Fine. You know, to be honest, nothing shocks me anymore. Here we've got the double gas with 2 in this, 3 in the other. I mean, you built double gas because why? What are you building using that gas? Marines don't even use gas, do they? So Olie with his double gas build has now got like 460 gas in the bank. Like what? Why? What's it doing for you? Literally nothing. Okay. This Overlord could easily get sniped. It's a pretty lit Overlord to come in and have a look. And there's a lot of Marines here. Luckily, Olie is just going to leave. No, he is going to chase it down. And that Overlord is going to get sniped. And PurplyDino does find himself supply blocked by that. PurplyDino with the double Roach Warren is, you know, and to be fair, he's built 4 roaches. So, yeah, sure, why not? 3rd hatch is underway, so that is something. I mean, we are at 6 minutes, to be fair. So, yeah, 3rd hatch building. Yeah, this not saturated, no workers in production. Sure, why not? Yeah, good. Up here, I'm sorry. It's that, you know, PurplyDino, Olie, it's not your fault. It is, in fact, Humst and Deadeye's fault. That's why I'm so bitter and twisted here. Olie has got a lot of supply depots at the front door, hasn't he? Now, the roaches with the Ravager can actually come up here and get quite a lot done. The corrosive biles, you want those on the Marines. This Widow Mine, if that burrowed, that would end this, but it didn't burrow, it just stood and watched. So the Widow Mine's just a spectator. This is not the first time we've seen Widow Mines be built in TVZ, and I think we've yet to see Widow Mines be actually burrowed. So, just as I said, look at that. I mean, a little late, Olie, but, you know, they're there for next time. Yeah, just a quick reminder about how StarCraft works. Keep building workers until you have got 3 bases saturated. Just, you know, don't be not building workers. And if you do that, you'll find your mineral income and your gas income is high. So to compensate for that, build lots of things that you can build units out of, and do build the units. So that's roughly it. That's kind of roughly it. If any one of those key components is missing, then your game will be much less effective overall, much less effective. So if you haven't built the workers, it's not going to be as good. It's going to take you much longer to get to the point where you can afford an army. If you haven't built the structures to build the army out of, you won't have an army. And if you haven't actually built the units from those structures, you won't have an army. That's kind of it, really. So anyway, Ollie has got some Marines. You know, Ollie, I'd really love to see a medevac. I'd love to see a medevac. Stim is being researched. Stim, brilliant. Concussive shell is an upgrade for marauders. You don't have any, but it is a good upgrade. Ollie, you're building Hellbats, and they are fantastic against Lings. Fantastic. Your opponent is mostly Roach, so they're not as good against Roaches, but they are very good against Lings. So I'd love to see some sort of scouting from Ollie, because at present, this is what he knows about his opponent's base. Literally nothing. Isn't even sure if it's there. Maybe PurplyDino has killed his own base and moved over here. You know, anything can happen in the EMS camp. Literally anything can happen. So yeah, are there medevacs being built? There are at last. These workers just chilling. I'd love to see like 4 more bases from Ollie, for example. And yeah, but you know, it's fine. We're building medevacs. Are we still building Marines? Nah, probably just give that a rest for a while, like lay off the Marines for a bit. That's fine. There's Roaches being built on the other side of the map. There's a lot of Ravagers. This is quite a scary Zerg army. Let's have a look at the upgrades though. 2-1 upgrades for the Terran. And actually, you know, combat shield, stim, 2-1 upgrades, +2 attack for those Marines is actually really brutal. This is a strong Terran army. But, you know, as we've seen over and over again, if your Marines don't shoot the other guy, they don't win. That is very much... What even is this that's being researched here? That is an upgrade. I don't even know what it is. What is that? What upgrade is that? I mean, it's not Yamato, which is like... And it's not Liberator range. And those are the only things you would ever upgrade from a Fusion Core. I don't even know why he's got a Fusion Core. Oh, is it Medevac Afterburners? Is that what that is? No. Surely that... I don't even know. So there's an upgrade, and I don't know what it is. That's how popular that upgrade is. Anyway, that's fine. It's fine. It's an upgrade. So the way these units are positioned is kind of horrible. Right, let's slow it down. The Zerg army is going to come in here. There are Ultras in the mix, and those Ultras will be hard to kill. But look, most of the Terran army is not shooting. And this is, you know, we're going to feel some serious deja vu. However, the Zerg is attempting to fight on a ramp. Like, you know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. Don't fight on ramps. Don't stand still under the corrosive balls. Anyway, even with only half the Terran army actually shooting, it does clean this up. Ollie, now would be a really good time to go across the map and kill your opponent. Like, you've just killed his army, so get involved. Now, there were mistakes on both sides. The Hellbats for the Terran were at the back. They have the shortest range. The Ultras for the Zerg were at the back, and they're melee units. This is disgusting. These Roaches will hold roughly forever here. It's a Hellbat trying to kill them. Oh God. They're not a siege tank in sight, which is a shame, because this is a great map for a siege tank. What am I seeing? The Thor's separated out here. He could lose these Thors if he's not careful. Doesn't seem to have upgrades on the Ultras, so the Ultra goes down pretty fast. I think this Terran army is just unstoppable. However, there's nothing in production for the Zerg. Despite 9,000 minerals, 1,500 gas in the bank, our Zerg player has decided they don't really need to build anything. Finally, some Roaches are going to come in. It's too little, too lit by a long chalk. Now, with that said, over in Terran land, there are 6 barracks building nothing and a starport building nothing, while 2.5 grand sits in the bank. So, you know, that's kind of a thing. Nidus Tech is awesome if you use it. The way to use Nidus Tech is not this. The Nidus allows you to transport units from one place to another. Here, you know, places on the same screen, generally not useful. Places in your opponent's base, generally is where it's at. Anyway, there's no Zerg army left. There just isn't. You know, these roaches won't last long against Thors, and the Marines are going to cut them down as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what to say. You know, the engagements were not perfect, but you know, positive. Think positive, Malcolm. Both players made an army, and both players attacked. So you know, I'm calling that a good game. GG.